Welcome, Pisces, to your mid-month reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. In the mid-month, this reading will be going on from the 15th through the 23rd. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Best message, please, for Pisces. Pisces, please. In midnight, what do we got here? Being of service. I feel like there's some generosity coming from you over here, Pisces. I'm feeling very generous, great mood over here. Because of the pink moon that we just got over, it does feel like a lot of signs still are wearing a little bit of rose-colored glasses. I do kind of feel that energy over here, a lot of fantasizing, taking leaps of faith. There we go. And also have the King of Swords coming out. So there is a lot of being at service through communication, wanting to kind of travel towards people, new ideas, being creative, making big leaps towards, communication of romance and creativity and just things of this nature. I just feel like you might have also been a little bit in the fantasy world, a little bit of rose-colored glasses there for a little while. You could be still kind of in that fantasy field, kind of daydream over here with the Chariot just moving towards the communication. I'm really enjoying this communication though with the Fool over here because I do feel that there is this like new creative you kind of coming out, really fueling, this communication, and could be romance and things connecting to your partner, feeling very connected, and really communicating this connection with those that you truly love deep down inside that are really good for you. Wow. So it's very important not to let go of any kind of relationship lines right now, but it's also important not to get too, too fantasy. Make sure that some of your things stay within the real world, especially if you're dealing with people who don't know how to really go under the water with you and really, feel that fantasy with you and that dream. So, it's a kind of a weakening spot for you, right? It is. It is. It is. But the thing that I do like about it is like it's kind of weakening you on the realistic, place of really feeling, reality. It's also bringing out so much creativity. So I do like that. Yeah. But I do like it that it feels like you're kind of getting back the romance. So if you are romantic with your partner, they're really, really being more romantic with you, and you're definitely showing the romantic sides to you. But there are some kind of invisible things that are keeping kind of like ripples and waves that are keeping you away from a little bit of reality in some ways. That's why I said just be careful of your personal boundaries over here, and careful if the person that you, want to daydream with, some of them, not all of them really are as dreamy as you are, especially if you're dealing with some kind of Capricorn or something. They could be definitely more grounded in that area and don't really want to share in all the fantastical things that you want to do. Virgos and Capricorns just don't really play like that very well. They're not very creative. So if you know that you're kind of rippling the waters of what they would consider rose-colored glasses, and it's kind of crazy because I think I just did a reading like that for Virgo where they feel and Capricorn actually, where they feel like their partner is a little rose-colored glasses, where they feel like they're kind of doing their own thing. Aquarius as well, and they just can't really find those markings to really share that with you. So kind of keep boundaries on that area and make sure that you're keeping one foot rooted into the reality at this time, so that way they don't feel like, oh, Pisces just over here in their underwater world fantasizing about all this stuff, because that's not going to help. for you, right? Always watching out for Pisces. You know, well-being over here. It's a part of who you are. Cancer likes to do this a lot as well, but you are the biggest one of them all. Taurus like to daydream as well. So, you know, if you're dealing with Cancer, you know, or Taurus, you can get away with this a lot better, or another Pisces. They're really the daydream believers more than anybody else, you know, around you. There's other signs that can help you, right, along the way. They just can't stay there very long, to the point to where they're like, what are you doing, Pisces? Come back to reality, right? So this, like, they're not sharing in all the fantasies that you want to explore. They're not, you know, doing everything that you want to do on a creative note. But it does feel like you're holding tight to this, but it does feel like with somebody, the communication is kind of slipping. It's kind of slipping, and they feel like you're kind of slipping away from them. It's kind of crazy because it's like you just need to keep yourself, you know, really rooted, right, and grounded. Because I do feel like for most of you, there is somebody who's just not as in this play mode as you are. If you know that your person is, you know, super playful and going to do those things, you still want to keep yourself kind of rooted, you know, rooted though, because you just don't want to slip too far in, right? Because you don't want to, end up kind of imbalancing yourself. Otherwise, I don't see. Personally, from a Taurus point of view, as long as you got one foot grounded and the other one wants to, you know, go into the wall, I don't see a problem with that. But I'm also a Taurus, right? For others, some of your people are just not going to like this. You know what I'm saying? And I see that. In fact, for some of you, it's like it's kind of upsetting them because they would like to see a little more stability coming from you at this time. But you're in such a happy mood. I don't, yeah. And you're daydreaming and fantasizing and just having a great time. And it's showing that you're very starry-eyed about them and you're showing them everything. And they're actually enjoying it. I think that just for some of them, they just feel like you're taking it a little overboard. I just say that's because they don't know who you are. That's really what it is. If it's a new relationship, then they just don't understand this side of you. Maybe they've never dated a Pisces, or don't know much about a Pisces. So cross watchers, just remember, this is what Pisces does. If you've never really been with a Pisces, I see Pisces everywhere within this reading, So, but yeah, it's because you feel like they're kind of escaping responsibility. So Taurus, you could be dealing with a Taurus. But Pisces, if you know that you're in more of an escape mode because of the Fool over here and really being in service for this, planets have got you all over the place too, really wanting to do this. I love it though, in its own way, because it makes me feel like it's you. This is who you are, right? So from a reader's point of view and a person that understands these things, I like it. From other people's point of view, they do believe that you're escaping, responsibility or being grounded or things of this nature. Maybe you're playing too much guitar. Maybe you're playing too much with your creativity. Not taking on full responsibilities. You're going to work, doing what you're supposed to do, and then you come home and you're kind of, just being more involved in, hobby kind of goals and things of this nature. But I don't know. You got all the romance going on, right? I don't know. So it almost feels like for some of you, it's almost like, yeah, they're enjoying the romantic pieces of it, but they're not enjoying the creativity of the expression of the kind of rose-colored glasses effect of what's going on within this situation. You really can't get one without the other, though, in a lot of ways. They kind of go hand in hand with who you are. So, yeah, they're kind of unsatisfied with that situation. For some of them, like I said, for a lot of them, I like the one piece, but not the other piece. So they're enjoying the romantic pieces. They're just not enjoying the other piece. Maybe it's because you're kind of doing what you want to do, playing the guitar. They just need to enjoy it with you. If they actually, I don't know, I just want to say that they actually, took time to do the things with you, and enjoy it, then they would find more satisfactory out of it. Yeah, all it is. Because it's more of a healthy blessing for you, because it's exactly who you are. So it's showing this is your healthy blessing, and it is. It's like I said, it's who you are. And I just think that the thing is that instead of daydreaming with you, they don't want to participate, or they think you're taking it overboard. Um, and if you feel like maybe you have been going a little overboard, just make sure, like I said before, you keep one foot very stable. But I really, like I said, in this reading, I really don't see anywhere. I mean, maybe some of you are, but I don't really see where you're taking anything overboard. It looks like you're pretty balanced. I mean, look, you're traveling towards balance. You're being who you are. Which brings the Ace of Pentacles for you, because this is where you need to be. It feels like you've been fighting, trying not to do this for a while, because you have been trying to stay so grounded, and now it's your change. It's your chance to return back to where you need to be, so that you can feel like you're getting the prosperities and the balance of who you really are. I don't know. You know? I just think that they just need to, they want the romance, but they need more understanding about the situation on how it's going. Yeah, and knowing that you're a nostalgic type of person. You do have dreams. You do have nostalgia. You do what you do. You do what you do. The do's. And because this is where you take action, this is how you make magic happen, and it's going to bring in the Ace of Cups. Well, how many more aces do you want, guys? It's like really what you want. I'll grab a moon card over here because I don't see anything. Look, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're going to be imbalanced. It's kind of like saying, Virgo, don't go hide out. And if you can't be with somebody who can't hide out to go do their reflection because you don't like that they're hiding out from you, you're either going to have to figure out how you're going to deal with that because they need their peace and quiet time to balance themselves, or, right, you're going, it's either going to be one way or the other. You can't do it because it drives you crazy, so you can't be in that relationship, or, right, or you learn to deal with it. And that's really what it feels like with this situation. This person is not used to you doing this. And maybe for some of you don't do it very often. I know, it's funny, I have a friend who's a Pisces who didn't even know they do it. They literally will deny me that they even do it. I don't do that. Yes, you do. It's because it's such a natural thing to do, you don't even realize you're doing it. Kind of like Virgo, well, why are you hiding out? I'm not. I'm just reading my book. For 3 days? Yeah, I need my peace and quiet. In the dark? With a candle? With a flashlight? You see what I'm saying, though? So sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. It's just so natural. And just totally unaware of the situation. Okay, so the moon card says, it's just you honoring your feelings, and it's time for you to honor your feelings. I love that. She's sitting next to the water, and it says it's just time for you to honor your feelings and do what you do best. Breathe through the tension is upside down because it says you're already honoring your feelings. So pretty much having to breathe through your tensions means you might have been feeling a little bit of tension. Maybe this is how it all started. Maybe you were feeling like, everything's getting a little tense around me. I need breathing room. So it's time for me to relax. It's time for me to, go and be a little playful. It's time for me to, do the things that I need to do. So you might shut down for a little while and we'll be like, hello, where'd you go? You're blocking me out. And this is just because you're attending to the little details of what's going on. And then when you come back out, boom, here you come. I'm creative, I'm happy, I'm wild, I'm romantic and fun and free. And, so what I'm saying? Because now you feel so much like you've dissolved a lot of issues that are going on. You have made time. Oh, I love that. You made time for the self-love within yourself. And, that's a big thing. And it helped you what? It helped you lighten up. And all this step into the lead is upside down. And I'll tell you why that's upside down. It's because it's saying, Pisces, you don't need to step into the lead right now. All you need to do is just be yourself. It feels like you've been in the lead. You've been doing all the things. That's what stressed you out. So now you just got to kind of let go. Because see, when you go into the water world over here, you're letting things now flow naturally without feeling like you have all this pressure and all this tension and everything's falling on me and this is the way things have to be. Now you're going to let it go and you're going to say, wow, once I came back, I feel so romantic. I feel so awesome because see, you're over here meditating and then you come back and this is what you want. Romantic freedom, happiness, lightening up, party time, however it is, but it's self-satisfaction, which you can then bring that self-satisfaction into your group of friends, your love relationship, your family. Because when you're in the underwater world, you're seeing all the different pieces of the bigger puzzle. And then you can trust that everything's going to be okay. And then you're feeling like everything is coming back into rotation and back into balance. And you feel so healthy, so refreshed. And I do believe that the star card is the major arcana for this reading. Because it shows that you're back on track. You're feeling like you're getting your goals met. You feel healthier. You get to pour out the old water for the new water. And I understand that that's an Aquarius thing. But the whole thing is when you go under the water, it doesn't feel like you're treading up that upstream anymore. I think that's the problem. When you take on all the pressures, you feel like you're swimming upstream. Now you just feel like you can just flow downstream and just be light and happy and really travel to the places you want to do. And some of you literally probably are traveling, and it's just traveling towards the places that feel lighter and more freedom and more fresh. And yeah, definitely getting rid of the old water and the old tensions and all the things you've been carrying around and just really freshening yourself up. And really that's where the Ace of Cups, I seen it in here, is actually really coming into play as well, because it's kind of the same idea as you're really freshening up. Oh God, don't fall. Really freshening up your world at the mid-month, really feeling better about the situation, not feeling like you have all the weight on your shoulders. And this literally is a healthy blessing for you. It may make you feel fresher and being able to make better judgment calls too. So you're not always feeling like everybody's on my back. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. I'm go, 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 go. So now you can just really feel like you're really getting the nostalgic things to really make the magic really happen within yourself. And this is just really going to make you have all the prosperity and all the abundance and really feeling like you really are more stable. The stability that you're getting out of the King of Pentacles really is just self-stable. It's really the root chakra coming back over here with the overall vitality so that you just feel so much better. Okay? Because, yeah, I do really believe that there was a lot of fighting, internal battles of just being drained, very tiring, overworked, underpaid, however it is. You see what I'm saying? Just taking on the weight of the world is really what it feels like. Okay, so I feel it's great. And, it's going to, because it feels like at one time, let's just put it this way. Before all this happened, my friends, it feels like the emotions were running kind of high, right? You can see it with all the water and all this stuff, right? So now it's a good time for you to spend, time on your projects and your goals and your love and really, putting them together in one. Wow, what a beautiful reading. So they can say, hey, you know what, Pisces, you wear your rose-colored glasses. Just turn around and say, yeah, you're right. You want to join? Well, me personally, I'm going to say yes, because I'm a Taurus and I like fantasy. Right? So, yes, I like exploring. I like daydreaming. I think it's fun. So, you get a lot accomplished, actually, because then you can put this together, that together, and figure out where all the things are. Great reading. But like I said, you have somebody around you who just only likes one piece of it, but they don't enjoy the other piece. Okay, so restore that balance in your life, you guys. I would say that this is probably going to continue to go on probably for the rest of the month. I don't really see it going away too fast. So I really do enjoy that. It might even start going into the next month. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what next month brings in, but rest of the month, it looks like it's pretty much you staying really attuned to the details of what's going on within your life and keeping balanced. Okay, till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.